We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Mika, and we're back for On Point with Van and Mika. Van just wants to see my face. It's Friday.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Mika?
Nothing. It's Friday. I'm relaxed.
It's Friday.
I'm chill. What's going on with you?
It's Friday. Even though I ain't got no, I had a hard time this morning. I got into the office a little late. I was supposed to be here at 7:45, and I ended up getting here at like 7:50. But to God be the glory.
You got to be on point, man.
I'm trying. What's going on, y'all, man? Do me a favor and hit the like button. That's the only price for admission for the live streams is to hit the like button. I would like for our likes to be more than the amount of people we have up in here. Our goal is to hit 2 million likes. That's it. So let's try to hit 2 million likes. I'm gonna need for somebody to keep count for me. What's up, Shoemaker, Courtney, Michelle of Nanny's Takeover in the World? I appreciate y'all pulling up. And who else is up in here? You know, earlier today, man, I was looking out there in the crowd, and my dad going, Blues were not in there. Nanny's Take on the World was there. And I was like, man, I started crying. I thought they...
No, you started hyperventilating because I caught a little bit of it. You started hyperventilating. You were like, oh my God, where's everybody? I'm like, it's early, Van. It's early. No. They're no. I'm like, it's early. And it's Friday.
Well, it was showtime, and I didn't see my people, and I started panicking.
I want to do a poll real quick. Chat, would you like to see Van on a schedule? Would you like to see Van at a certain time? Would you like to see Van's shows at a certain time? Would you like to see On Point at a certain time? Or would you just like us to just pop up? Let us know in the chat.
No shade there, huh? None. Absolutely no shade at all. My gracious. Y'all hear that? No pressure.
This is live analytical data. You know, I'm a mathematician by degree.
Well, everybody is saying, look, yes, I'm here whenever. No, most of them are saying I'm here whenever. Most of them are saying this one. They saying just pull up. They saying Van is free to be him. Go ahead. She asked the right people today. She asked the right people. She asked the LFR family.
I'm going to ask.
Yeah. Do y'all think I should be on the schedule?
Look at you. You were scared at first. And again, like, don't play with me. He's like, no, you going to ask that question.
That's because you be trying to throw shade, man.
It's not throwing shade.
It's okay.
It's not throwing shade.
Well, listen.
Why do you think that's shade?
This is most certainly shade. This is shade, man. Because you try to put me on. You know that I'm not on those schedules. Like, I'm allergic to schedules. I'm itching right now. My arm. Talk about schedules. Thank you so much for the super chat, Robert Lane. It reads, thank God it's Friday, Van and Mika. Yeah.
Thank you.
And he said Mika in all caps too. And he see your name right here on the screen. And he said, look, God dang it, this is how I want to say.
Damn that. She gonna be that white liberal lady named Mika.
Yeah. All right. So our first story is this one right here from Jasmine Crockett, your girl. Y'all already know Mika's favorite. And listen to what she has to say, guys.
Realm. So I am telling you that this is a failed thing, but we've got to do better to connect the dots and let people know the reason you can't afford a home is because of these failed immigration policies. The reason you're not going to be able to afford your food is because of these failed immigration policies. And the same can go for the hospitality industries, where we have so many of those in the hospitality industry that are saying they do not have the workers that they need right now. Realm. So I am telling you that this is
all right. So she says,
"Oh, that head bobbling." What she says.
The sky is falling, and it's all because of these immigration policies. You can't afford anything because of these immigration policies. What you think?
I think she's doing what she usually does. Just talk out the side of her, you know what? Because everything is just Donald Trump. Like, I still haven't heard a legitimate reason from Ratchet Crockett or anybody else on why we should vote for the Democrats. That's one. And then two, she's talking about it's Donald Trump's fault, right? How is it Donald Trump's fault or his immigration policies' fault? Because Donald Trump is just following the law from 1996. And who was the president in 1996?
That was Clinton, right?
Correct. So way before, Bill Clinton got in office, you could just be an immigrant. You could come over here if you had a brother, somebody you were marrying, an employer. You could just come, right? And you could be undocumented. Bill Clinton made that illegal. He made that a federal crime. That's why it's a crime. So when Jasmine Crockett talks about most of the things that she talks about, she's talking about her favorite Democrat. Because the IRA bill under immigration allowed for people who were already here, like you were literally a criminal. And so you had to leave and come back. Well, what is Donald Trump talking about right now? If you go under this app, you can leave and you can come back legally. That's exactly what Bill Clinton did in 1996.
That seems to be Trump's thing. He's just doing things that just make sense. And when he does things that make sense, some of those things are from Democratic presidents, and some of those things were first mentioned by Nancy Pelosi or even Chuck Schumer.
And I like that he does it. I hope he continues to do that, because when he does that, thank you, Robert. When he does that, he
wrote it
allows
right this time. Go ahead. My bad.
he allows for the hypocrisy to show.
Right.
All right. Because there is no law on the books. You're such a hater. There's no law on the books that Donald Trump uses that hasn't been used by a Democrat or
That's
made by a
because
Democrat.
he's far more fair than they give him credit. They think that he's trying to bring us back to slavery, but he's actually making
that
things a lot more fair.
would be a Democrat.
That is true.
He still would be following what the Democrats done. Like I just like the outrage is because they don't like Donald Trump. And the whole entire reasoning is not because of racism of all that, because if they really just thought, Donald Trump and anybody, in politics was racist, they would get rid of Jim Crow Joe. They would have got rid of Jim Crow Joe's mentor, Robert Byrd. They would have got rid of a lot of people. Those senators back in the day, they were all racist. Those Democratic senators. Even John F. Kennedy at one point has gone on the record to say some racist things. Doesn't make him a racist, but he has said racist things, right? So I believe that, people can change, but the Democrats, how they frame it, you can't change. Donald Trump is being, dragged through the mud about an ad that he didn't even do, but an ad. And if you really believe that people can change and you can believe that a KKK member can change, you can't believe that somebody that wrote an ad could change. It's Trump derangement.
And I actually heard that when he wrote that ad, he was just following behind all of the lawyers and Democratic judges and Democratic mayors and Democratic governors that actually said the same exact thing that he wrote the ad about, saying that the young guys were guilty of the crimes that they committed.
Well, this is New York, right? Who runs New York? You haven't seen a Republican other than Giuliani in a long time. So again, all of those people were Democrats. Okay. The lady that prosecuted decided not to do her due diligence. The
Right.
Democratic parents that just decided to throw their kids to the wolves. Okay. The Democratic judges, like everybody involved were liberals. Okay. And then let's get to the ad. There was no ad. Donald Trump wrote like a piece or something talking about the case.
Okay, so when they say ad, that's what they're talking about, right? They're not talking about the piece. What are they
They're
trying to say?
talking
That he was
about an
trying
opinion
to.
piece. Yeah, they make it seem like he wrote something that was like, these YNs is just dead. Like,
Yeah, go get him. Like he's campaigning for it almost.
lied about billboards and all this other stuff. Like, Donald Trump never did all of that. He had a small article in the liberal paper. The liberals didn't have a problem with it then. They said he was right. Everybody thought they were guilty. So if you're found guilty, what is the problem? I have the right to say that. You were found guilty. I have the right to say that.
He most certainly did, and he still didn't lose any respect from everybody that he was friends with back in those days. I don't know why they
No, they
pressing
was
him
cutting
out
the
now.
check. They were cutting the check.
Yeah,
Fat Al Sharpton with his perm was getting a check cut. Okay. Yeah. Greasy Jesse Jackson got a check.
yeah,
Everybody was out there getting a check.
yeah.
So yeah, they can miss me. Like I said, Jasmine Crockett is very performative, just like the rest of the Democrats. I really honestly and truly don't think she even cares about the Democratic Party.
I don't either. I think everything she's doing is just a little play. Like she's acting the part out. I think she's doing that because she realizes who supports her, who pays her bills. When you realize where your bread is buttered, some people make a decision that goes against their integrity and character. It goes completely against everything that they stand for. Not even what they stand for. I'm not going to say integrity and character. I'll take that back because for her, I think this is her character. I think her acting out the way she do and her speaking the way she does at every turn, it shows the type of person she is. But I don't believe she was raised on that silk. I believe that she was raised better than that.
I don't.
You don't?
No. Just because you got money.
$34,000 in elementary school, a judge as
Yeah,
a father.
that means that means that she was raised trying to make sure she was educated. And education is not intelligence, but they were making sure that she was educated. That has nothing to do with maybe how her mother was, how her father was.
Okay, I tend to
That
give
has
you.
nothing to do with that. You can be check where we are, right? Here in the state of Maryland.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
there's a lot
Yeah.
of people that are out here in the suburbs that are just ratchet.
That's true. I'm starting to learn that the more people I meet that are extremely successful, and I find out what. Yeah, so you're right. You're right. But I'm trying to give, me, I try to give her the benefit of the doubt. At least back
I
then,
know.
she got great education. She had a mother and father in the home. Not only did she have a mother and father in the home, but she had an astute mother and father in the home who put her on a path of success. And I don't take that lightly. And I believe we've seen some old interviews of her where she was sitting upright, speaking very intelligently and very respectfully. And I don't
You know
think she
why?
got, huh?
You know why?
Why was that?
Because then she worked for the white man. And when when a lot of colored folks work for the white man, they get very astute. But the moment she had to appeal to Negroes, oh, forget all this. I don't have to talk like I have some sense. I can just say what I want. I can look like I want. I can act ratchet. That tells you what your own thinks of you. That when somebody of color calls it out, well, we code switch. Okay, why you can't code switch with a person of color then? You just think because somebody is a person of color, I want to hear you talk like that? You just automatically assume that. So that tells you what they think. And then you get mad when others think the same thing that you think. I can think it, but you can't think it.
I can think it. Nah, they want to be exclusive. They want to be the only ones to think it.
But you're talking to a group of people as if they're all ignorant. So why, as a person, if I'm a non-person of color, right? A person of non-color or whatever the hell they call it, I don't know. White. If I'm that,
white
then,
people get it. They get it so bad. everybody talking.
Yeah. I know. When I talk to my because my daddy's dead now, but when I talk to my granddaddy, I'm always like, do you ever feel bad? And he's like, yeah, it is what it is. I've never seen until I became an adult, like this wasn't a thing in my household. It wasn't a thing.
We're discussing race.
Yeah, it wasn't a thing. We
That's
all
we
look
talk
different.
about. Whenever I go pick up
Yeah,
my
and that's crazy because all of you in your house look the same. Why is that a thing? Why is race
it
a
was
thing?
a thing because this is what we have in common. It's like this. Okay. Well, it's like this. And first of all, after we're done with this topic, I need for you to tell me what you think about her fit because she looks good in this one.
No, she doesn't. You don't even think so. You don't even think so. First of all, the concealer is sending me. Her cheeks are my color. It's no way. It's no way. That's concealer. Okay. She's definitely not born with it, so it's Maybelline. And it's just sitting there. It's done so poorly. It's done so poorly. I don't have anything against makeup. I wear makeup from time to time. Okay. There's nothing wrong with makeup. That though is man. I think you troll. I think you troll. There's absolutely no way you think big wig right there doesn't look like a brush fire. If your breath is hot enough, it's going up in flames.
Did you say big wig?
Big wig. Let her turn. She was shaking that thing. The top is sitting up here. I don't know if it's spritz or whatever. You remember hairspray? That's what that is. It's just it's ill-fitted. Since when does your hairline meet your eyebrows? Okay.
It's Friday, guys. I'm letting her cook today. Look, she came in with the.
No, I'm just so tired of this lady. I'm so tired. She has everything in the world to say, but it's always wrong. It's never rooted in history. It's never rooted in policy because she's never wrote any policy. She doesn't have one bill that she actually sponsored. She's not down in TX30. She doesn't know who's down there. She claims that there's two white Republicans when there's one that's black and the other one is a Democrat Latino. So I'm just trying to figure out why would I absolutely like this lady?
Would you smell her wig for $5,000?
Nah. I'm sure it smells like corn chips. It never comes off.
It smells like feet.
It's just feet, hand, and the other one. Okay? She's sweating that. She used to be a little chunky, so she's going to the gym, right? So she's sweating in that wig.
I'm sorry, did you say used to be? She's still a little.
Yeah.
She's still a little
No,
nice.
no, no, no. She used
chicken
to.
snack.
She used to. She used to look like a little Twinkie.
Uh,
Now she just got a little. She just got a little. And that's cool. I'm glad to see a woman trying to get it down. However, the wig has to come off at some point. I know, Shane. Exactly. That's what he always does. Anytime he can give. No, that's not glazing because you keep glazing for Crockett. We have to deal with that. We have to deal with the fact that we can clearly see what we see.
Oh my God. Y'all are so mean to her though,
Thank you,
man.
Shane.
Okay, thumbs up, guys, in the chat if you would smell her wig for $20. For $20.
20.
Yeah.
You
not
said 20?
Mika. Not you, Mika. You out of
No,
it.
I'm sticking up for the chat. 20. You need hazard pay. $20. Who knows all the chemicals and fumes on that thing? Please, $20.
Oh, they like hell no. Michelle said, "What?
$20, please."
All right, $20,000. Novia, okay.
No, that's still not enough. And Nancy make that in an hour.
What, 20,000? Nancy getting it, man. I swear to goodness, she lined up things right.
Yeah,
She lined up things
because she's an insider trader.
Yeah, she doing her thing. A lot of people following her daggone footsteps, and they making millions.
Oh yeah, let her keep doing what she's doing. At the end of the day, Trump can.
Don't she have a pardon? She can't be arrested for nothing. Never.
She got a pardon? I don't remember if she got a pardon or not.
Yeah, I think she got.
Nancy got a pardon?
Yeah, I think she's going to. I think she's on.
It don't matter. Nancy like 80 anyway. But go ahead.
Nancy looked like she might live
at this point.
years.
If you poke Nancy, she gonna trip. So Nancy is falling apart. Have you seen her?
I have not.
Yeah, when she was at the speech, she had a cane. She had this because I think she's coming off of an injury.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's why I said karma will come. That's why I said, and Nancy's like 80 anyway. It's coming. Everything that she's done over the years is coming.
All right, quick question though.
About it.
All right, so I have a question for you though. What would you have done different in this fit that she has on?
Everything. Including my face. Like it's wrong.
You mean, man. You mean.
I'm not mean.
You mean, man.
Honesty. It's honesty. And you want to know what, by you and me having to discuss this, mean that this woman has absolutely no substance. The best thing about her is how ill-fitted she is. It's crazy. Because we have nothing else to talk. We have no politics. Just her antics, just her rants. Like what does she vote on? What does she vote on?
Hell if I know. Like Sheldon Daniel said that she's not successful. He's like, she hasn't been successful.
She's not successful. There's nothing that she's done. She's like Barack Obama on steroids. Barack Obama used to just vote present. She don't even do that. He was just there so he didn't get fined. She don't even do that.
You cold, man. You cold. All right. So in other news, don't know if y'all heard this story right here. This joint actually blew my mind when I seen it. I posted it on X, where this guy went to the school board in Colorado and he fussed them out because them, along with the mother of his child, they allowed his daughter to be transitioned, his son to be transitioned without his say so. So he went there and he ripped them a new one. I'm gonna play this joint for y'all. Thank y'all so much for the super chats. I really appreciate it. We have 550 people up in here. I only want to see 2 million likes. That's all. So make sure everybody that's in here hit the like
2
button.
million.
All right. We just trying to get 2 million. That's the goal. 2 million is something light.
Van, the sound.
What they say, the sound?
Mm-hmm. No sound.
The sound not coming through the video? Did you hear it?
Barely.
Get out of here. This joint is jolly loud.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me check the sound on the Jasmine Crockett joint right quick because I just now played that joint. See, these joints are the same exact. Hold on one second. So here's the Jasmine Crockett one. Let me just cut on the sound here.
Can't afford a home is because of these failed immigration policies.
You hear that?
The reason you're not going to be able to afford your food is because
hear.
of these failed.
You can hear it good.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm just gonna go on the sound on the same thing right here. All right, so
It could be that the video is very, very, very low.
get out of here. This joint must be coming through in the kind of what's the name? This is
Just go on X and type it in again. You know how they post the same video 1,000 times.
Okay, I'm gonna do just that. All right. Well, until I get to that one, I'm gonna show y'all this one right here because I thought this joint was absolutely phenomenal. I need for y'all to see this one right here. It's a little faster than the original, but I did that because I got this one because it's she's talking for a minute. All right. This is the broad. This is Miss Big Back, right? This is Big Back, the one that hit Savannah.
Bertha,
Yeah, you the street young lady.
the Puerto
young-
Rican Bertha.
Yeah, yeah, her. So I don't know if y'all remember, but she was the one that did this. This is her right here. She's the one that punched the young lady in the face. Her name is Brianna Rivers. On this past Thursday, she says, I was asked to partake in an interview with Savannah Craven, who unbeknownst to me was a pro-life advocate. Now, when she used unbeknownst, that's to let y'all know that she is intelligent. So y'all better not say she dumb.
Yeah, she wrote that with Chat GPT or autocorrect. Go ahead.
Our initial interaction was genuine and friendly until I stood in support of Planned Parenthood services. That's when her true motives shine through. She rage baited me and antagonized me, anticipating a harsh reaction, which she is villainously known for. Villainously. Okay.
Chat GPT, not a child. The lexicon of it all is not within her.
Oh man, that is beautiful. Villainously. All right, villainously. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna use that. This viral moment has altered my life for the worst. Despite my being apologetic, she has sent her supporters on a witch hunt to find me. I'm receiving death threats, being cyberbullied, threatened, and body shamed, not only by her but her thousands of followers. These people have made my personal information public. Wow. I've had strangers come to my doorstep in regards to this incident, and I am fearful for my safety and the safety of my family. I am seeking financial assistance to hire professional counsel, a defense attorney, and bail if needed. I thank everyone who supports me through this extremely difficult time. I appreciate you all. This broad,
just like a hood rat. She goes and does something, right? Because everybody, this was the energy, right? everybody said that it was, oh well, you want to say something, you should be ready for what comes with it. Well, you want to punch people in the face, you should be ready for what comes with it.
That part.
Okay, you
That
thought you
part.
was just punching any old body with a microphone, and little Savannah there ends up having a megaphone, and you're mad that you didn't get away with it. Okay, and there's other big backs that are willing to go toe to toe with you.
Yeah, well, she got arrested, but apparently she also
Good.
raised $6,000. Man, I've been seeing us.
Please, she can eat $6,000. That's not enough money. A weekend, and up there in Atlantic City, the minute of matter, it's gonna be gone. She needs more than that. What?
Didn't she just now say that she was body shamed, and you sitting there talking
Good.
Good.
Good. Savannah had to walk. She has to walk around with a whole black eye.
She does.
Okay, and people are like, "That's what you get. You ugly. You this. You this. Okay. Well, you wear an ill-fitted jacket, an ill-fitted sweater, and everybody can see that stuff doesn't fit. And you're mad because we can see what we see. I know plenty of bigger women that wear clothes that fit. I don't understand why this is so hard. If you're slim, you still need to wear clothes that fit.
Yeah, I've been smacking you in the face with no baby powder. Really, Shane? Thank you, brother. She was arrested. Oh, she was she?
Good, brown eyes. Good.
That's
Good.
what's up.
Good. That woman is a menace. Okay. That woman is a menace. But I'm gonna tell you this: the culture in New York is like that, because you remember I went to school in New York, so the culture in New York and New Jersey is like that. It's aggressive. A lot of the women are very aggressive, unfortunately, especially in the Bronx. And she's just getting what she deserves. She thought she was coming after someone that was in her eyes a nobody, and nobody was going to do anything.
That's what she thought. Yeah, she
That's
thought
what
it
she
wasn't
thought.
gonna get nowhere.
That's
Yeah,
what she thought.
yeah. That's
And
right.
you talking
The hell
about
she gets.
bullying? Talking about cyberbully, ma'am? You're an extra 150 pounds bigger than this woman, and you literally mollywopped her for no apparent reason.
She
That's a
most certainly
bully.
did.
That's a bully. That's like Mike Tyson beating up on me. Please. She knew. It is what it is. I have no sympathy, no empathy, no nothing. Only thing I say is you guys start a fund where she can afford to get clothes that actually fit. Because I don't know where she's shopping at. Fashion Nova makes stuff. Like, I don't understand. I just don't.
That is so petty, man. I cannot believe you sometimes. And people never knew you was this mean until I showed them. And now they
I'm
know.
not mean. I'm just I just tell the truth that you choose to gloss over.
She looked like zebra gum from the 90s. Okay. All right, John. See, y'all going in now. See, this is the body shaming she was talking about.
Good. I hope she gets it all.
Here
Because
she
when there's no reason to talk about somebody, most people will not do that, whether they like your body type or not. But that woman deserves everything she's getting. Period.
She is. She shouldn't punch that young lady in the face. I mean, if that was my daughter, I would be pissed. If that was my wife, if that was my anybody that I cared about, I would be pissed. And I can't just say, oh, since I don't know this young lady, that she should have been ready. She should have did this and shouldn't have given that energy to the girl and all that other stuff. But here is a little bit of the video that came along with
First and foremost, I want to sincerely apologize.
Hey, let me know. Can you hear that?
Yes, we can hear it.
Okay. All right. So sorry about the audio of the other video. I'll figure out a way to do that story, but yeah.
First and foremost, I want to sincerely apologize to Savannah for this, horrific series of events. I do honestly feel terrible about it, and I am so sorry to you. I will say I am very saddened that initially, when I woke up, it seemed like she was, genuinely going to be cool. I was walking past on Lenox Avenue, and I gave Savannah a compliment. I told her, oh, I like your dress, because she had on like this floral print dress, and it was a great kind of rainy day. It was kind of cold. New York is still kind of cold here. And I said, really cute. It's like sunshine on a rainy day. So this is me, like, as a passerby, literally going by her. People were saying in a lot of the comments that I walked up to her like I'm a clout chaser. I was trying to get on the mic. I was looking for a platform to speak on. That's not true at all. Any of that. I am genuinely friendly and genuinely spread love. So anytime I can give someone a compliment, regardless of what it was that I was going through in my personal life at that time, I can. So the initial approach was cool. It was going smooth. Then she invited me to be on her channel. So she goes, oh, hey, Vera, do you want to do an interview? Generally an interview with, a professional reporter. They ask questions, they collect data, you move on. So this is what I'm thinking. As I first approached, her body language was, friendly, welcoming, very professional. As the interview went on, her demeanor kind of switched and her body language changed to condescending and confrontational. As I attempted to explain one answer to a question, she continued to rapid fire questions, causing my answers to become overlapped and left open for a misinterpretation because I was not able to completely explain what it was that I was saying. And I truthfully was not in the right state of mind. So it was just not coming together the way that it should have. Savannah continuously interrupted my thoughts, and she rage baited me by attempting to dictate what I was saying.
What the hell is a rage bait?
Something that the left then came up with again.
She rage baited me.
I mean, I bait you to do something that.
What?
Thank you.
Oh, where's the glazing button? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, the woman is deranged. How is it a bait anything? You got mad because it's personal, because it started to hit you somewhere, especially when she said that about the kids that are already alive.
She's about to say something about this, and what she's going to say is going to make some sense. I still speak Democrat.
I know, fluently.
Hey, thank you, Lou Fishing. Appreciate you. Her husband was the cameraman. He a bitch for not standing up. Excuse my French, I'm bilingual, guys. Yeah, he should have done something. He should have clipped her up or peed on her or something.
Now clipped her up and like, baby, get her.
Yeah, absolutely. Do something. Hold her and let wifey get her licks back or something.
I told you, them knees, all you had to do was hit the knees was knocking together. She has a weak knee. Trust me.
And then she gonna have the nerve to start twerking when she was walking away. Words do not deserve violence, period. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you, Shane. Brown eyes. For people to raise $9,000 for her shows that people have mental issues.
Correct. Which is so sad that the Latino and African American women seem to have a lot of. Right? It's not to say that other communities don't, but the Latino and African American communities seem to elevate it to where it's some superpower. All that mouth, all that, we talk about this all the time. All that mouth, all that, yeah. Like nobody wants to hear that. And a lot of the times it gets them into trouble. It gets them somewhere. My grandmother used to say, Your mouth writes you a check that your ass can't cash. And this is what's happening. Because nobody told her that that mouth was a problem.
But
Because
guess
it's tolerated in a lot of different communities.
she kind of gambled and won. She knows her community. She know that no matter how ignorant and how ridiculous she is, that she'll still have the support of the people.
Correct. Like look at Crockett. Ill-fitted wig, ill-fitted outfit. Ratchet talk, ratchet behavior. The man at the matter.
There's even a point in the interview where I throw up the peace sign as a silent goodbye. And Savannah, like the temptress of trouble she is, continued to flip my words on this very slippery subject. The light that Savannah is shining me in is so false. I am so polite and friendly. I'm not volatile. It really takes a lot, you know.
You see her trying to get emotional?
The light that Savannah is shining me in. What? Van, what is she Go ahead.
She's saying that she's being misrepresented. You hear her clearly.
The light that and you thought she wrote that.
Yeah, she's definitely acting like the victim. Okay, let's see.
For anything like this to come out of me. I'm very upset that I allowed this woman to railroad me into becoming so angry. I would have declined speaking with her as she led with the interview's premise, or had I known that Savannah's entire rhetoric is to rage bait, infiltrate, and manipulate people that she invites on her platform to interview and then forces her ideologies down their throats. I'm sorry. I wrote something down just because I don't want to miss any of these points, and I don't want my words or anything else to just turn it to something else.
Verbiage?
What'd you say?
I said like real verbiage. No.
Listen, she
is structure.
She's not taking no responsibility whatsoever.
None. That's the problem.
None.
I allowed this to happen to me. I allow her to do this to me. That, like,
she has no control.
Damn, you could have walked away.
She has no control. She's telling us that she suffers from, what is it? Anxiety?
Bald-headed reason? No, that's it right there. That is it right there. Now, I think she's newer to it. I don't think she's in the stages yet. I think she's newer to it, but I'm telling you, because she's young. I'm telling you. These young? Women, she's younger than Jasmine Crockett. I'm telling you, these type of women, this is how they've been conditioned. That talking like this is all right. That everything that happens to them is somebody else's fault. They shouldn't have been talking about this. They don't know the woman of color plight. Now, mind you, she's a Latino on one day, she's Black on another day. I assure you. I know this. I know the switch and bait. Okay, I know the switch and bait. Okay, because any other time, I'm gonna tell you right now. That woman, Black women wouldn't even like. But because she's on the receiving end of a conservative, they're going, oh yeah, she should have got punched. Now, mind you, the other lady looks like either a Black woman or a mixed race woman that's mixed with Black. Okay, so she's probably a lot more closer to Black than Cardi B over here. However, they're going to go strictly for that because that woman is ratchet, and so they identify more with that. So they're going to go ahead and fund her little GoFundMe and everything. And girl who should have their support because she's more in line with what you would want women of color to be. They don't align with it because they don't know it. The 92% disowns it. And so they're with the, SHITs. They're with it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, listen to her excuse, because the excuse at the end, you can be like, you know what? I promise y'all, when y'all hear at the end, y'all gonna be like, you know what? I understand her now.
Yeah, so she professionally rape baited me. Then, yeah, this video, as of now, has altered my life drastically. The internet is literally making me a political martyr. When I simply believe that women should have the choice if they want to become a mother or not. When Savannah asked, so you're saying kill foster kids? When I said, yeah, why not? It wasn't saying killing living, breathing children. That was never the message. The point was, if a woman knows that she's pregnant, it's early enough that she can terminate, and she feels she's unfit, or she'll be abusive, or she just cannot provide, I do feel that it is best for her to have the choice to terminate as opposed to having a child and putting them into the foster care system. There are over 400,000 children currently in foster care. 40% of those children have reported maltreatment, physical abuse, sexual abuse, mental abuse. Like these are the numbers and statistics behind what it was that I was saying. If you know you can't have a child, why not, make the choice that feels right in your heart as opposed to giving them up to the system, and you cannot guarantee their well-being at all. You don't know what kind of families these children are going into. A lot of them don't even end up with families. They just move from foster home to foster home, then age out. So that was my message, and that was the point. So
that wasn't her message, and that wasn't her
It
point.
was absolutely not. It was
not her message.
It was kill, kill, kill.
Yeah.
Murder, death, kill. That's exactly what it was.
She was real cold about it. Now she trying to act like it was a whole bunch of common sense behind it. And you're absolutely right. She did not write that. Because when she faced the camera and she just started going off the top of the head, she let me know real quick. Yeah, you use Claude.ai or Chat or Grok. She probably used Grok. She probably used some Grok.
She used anything but her own brain. Okay. There's no way she wrote that. So yeah, like I told you, the woman, I know that type of woman. That's why I already knew what she would say, what she's going to do. And our follow-up is just proving it all right. Like it really is. Like, and honestly and truly, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because women on the left, unfortunately, okay, because two things can be true. Unfortunately, they're brainwashed. Like they literally are brainwashed. But when you know better, you do better. They don't want to do better. Huh?
I said, you think so?
Oh, I know so. I know so. Like they know. Like I had there's a short of me that for some reason took off, right? And I'm not talking about anything that people shouldn't already know, right? But you'd be surprised that a lot of people took issue with it because I'm talking about, Barack Obama. I'm talking about certain things with immigration that you can just look up. But the left are so brainwashed and are so cultish because they like to say everybody on the right is in a cult when they're really in a cult, that they couldn't even take me just saying that if you're going to hold Donald Trump accountable for all of these things with immigration and separations of families, then you have to hold the person that allowed him to be able to use these types of laws. Like, who put them on the books? And that would be Democrats, right? And so I say that to say this is how the left acts. She's going to continue to get support, and she's going to get to that goal. I'm telling you that now. She's going to get to the goal.
Yeah, she is. Absolutely.
She's going to get to the goal. And I'm just going to sit here and say whatever she has coming, she has coming.
You know what's wild? The same people that's donating to her are the same people who ignored the hell out of Bevelyn Betty Williams when she didn't punch nobody. She didn't hurt nobody. She was trying to prevent people from going inside of the clinic and sucking the life out of their bodies. And she got arrested for months.
Well, you know what that is, though. One, that's the system, okay? That gambler system. And then the other is the fact of I told you, Black women don't identify with that. Oh, thank you, Brown Eyes. Thank you. Yeah, I wasn't gonna let up. She was not getting off. She was not getting off. She was trying to tell me, the woman on there was trying to tell me, well, because we're both Hispanic. She's like, oh well, I'm Hispanic and I don't agree with Trump's immigration policies. I'm like, okay, were you just vocal under Barack Obama? Crickets. And then out of nowhere, yeah, I was. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. No,
No,
you
he
wasn't.
wasn't this vocal. He wasn't at all.
No, you wasn't.
Not one bit.
And then she hit me with the, well, that was 2009. It's not like what? This is how they think. There's no there's absolutely no logical reasoning. It's all bald-headed reasoning. It's all of it. Matthew
All
Crockett,
bald-headed
this
reason.
Matthew Crockett, this woman, everybody, bald-headed reasoning. I assure you, Van. I'm telling you.
All right. Now I know you got to run. Do you have enough time for one more?
I don't have to. I don't have to.
All right, because
You
keep on.
you still got 12 minutes. Go ahead.
All right, so I want you to. I have one more that I have to. I have one more that I want to show you.
Okay.
But I want you to let me know if this is also bald-headed reasoning. This for you specifically. I want to know if this is bald-headed reasoning. You ready?
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
These are the requirements that you need to have in order to date me, a single mom of 3 kids. Number 1 is that you need to be making at least $130K a year. And you need to have at least 2 side hustles. If you cannot make $130K or more, then you are out of my fucking league. How do you expect to give me money for my kids if you only make $50K a year? Second is I don't date men that are younger than me because for obvious reasons. So if you are 26 and over, then you qualify. 26 to 35 is the age limit. Okay, I feel like 35 is pushing it because they look old as fuck already. I'm 26, I'm a baby, so yeah. You have to have at least 3 cars under your name. Your second car has to have 8 seats because I have 3 kids. So I want them to be comfortable whenever we go with you on a trip or something. You want me to come with you, I'm gonna bring my kids, and you need to have enough space for my kids. So that's why I require you to have an SUV and a vehicle of your own if you're going to be dating me. Another requirement is that you have to have a property under your name and you have to be looking into getting your second property. Have to get a home that has 6 rooms because each of my kids have to be in their own room. So you have to be considerate. Purchase a house that has 6 rooms because that's only common sense. And if you cannot meet those requirements, then you're not the fucking one. The last requirement is that it has to be pink. If it's not pink, no. Pink and brown go together. Pink and brown, like what? Duvalin, you know?
Mika, when I'm getting invited to your show, Van been ghosting my ass to be on his show.
So I'm getting ready to start doing call-ins. So pop up. Y'all like to pop up.
You hear that,
That's what
Shane?
man said. You like to pop up? No, pop up. That's
Hey,
fine.
you hear that, Shane? Go for it. Go for it. What do you think about this? Was this bald-headed reasoning?
It's definitely bald-headed reasoning. I don't care if she got a head full of hair. Okay. The logic under that is it's gone.
Yeah, it's
It's
diabolical.
gone. It first of all, ma'am, you got 3 kids.
Got 3
Tres.
damn kids.
Tres. Trente. Anything with a 3 in front of it. Like, ma'am, come on. Come on. Like, these women are. Then she said, she kills me with the I'm a baby. Where? Not
What is-
in age, not in baby fat, not nothing. Where is she a baby? 26, ma'am, you're 30. Ma'am, you are 30. And if you got kids and your cellular span, I'm telling you right now, it's like 40. You got 3 of them. You might as well times it 7. Like, what? And you're 26 with 3 kids. I would like to know the ages. I guarantee you she has 3 different baby daddies. I guarantee you they're back to back to back to back. What were you doing? Why don't you have a man? None of them? Not one of them? You had 3 options.
You think they're 3 different baby daddies?
I assure you it is. I assure you it is.
Why do you think she has so much confidence to even ask this? Like a man
Because the girls nowadays are deranged enough to think that they are some type of high quality woman and they are it. Like just like with the other woman, okay? Nobody tells them that they're wrong. Nobody tells them that they're wrong. Okay? Most of them don't have daddies, so the daddy ain't telling them that they're wrong. The mama's definitely not going to tell them that they're wrong because then they have to admit that they were wrong themselves about how they raised them. Okay? So it's a neglect of accountability all the way around. And to have the goal to sit up on the internet, okay? Looking like that, okay? Meaning like she's not ugly, okay? When I say looking like that, meaning like you're not in the best position to be telling a man what he better have when, ma'am, you are a thrice baby mama. 3 people passed up on it for a reason. I assure you, nobody wants that. The logic that she has is the reason why she's in the predicament that she's in.
I would say nobody that meet those requirements want that. There's some goofies out there that'll be like, all right, I got you. What else you need? Or I don't make that. I don't think the people who have that size house or those vehicles that she's looking for, that amount of money, will want that at all. He has way too many options.
Forget if he got options.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying,
he don't see her.
requirements,
He don't see her because women like that are in his sphere, except maybe athletes.
yeah, she's probably. I mean, if she got a body and she's popping up at them games and not telling people about her kids, she end up getting another baby mama.
I don't know.
Another baby
It's
father.
you can kind of look at the face and the neck. It usually is a good sign of what's the rest of the body.
You can't really see her neck though. I mean, she has a nice
No,
round
look at
face.
that face. Look at that.
She has a
6 months, because
she has
that's
a round
only
face, but
No, there's a round face, and then there's some weight. Okay, there's a
okay.
little bit under here,
I'm not good on all that. See, I
right?
don't.
But like on a normal scale, it doesn't matter, right? But again, when these women start, there you go. When these women start to ask and say, "Oh, I don't like this man because I don't want this man because this and that." Okay, cool, understood. Now what do you have? Absolutely nothing. You don't have nothing that man would want. Nothing that a man in that type of range would want. Not the brain, not the body, not nothing. You have nothing to offer. What are you going to do for him other than give him a headache? Oh, and let's not talk about the kids. That's another headache. Thrice.
Don't nobody want that.
Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to deal with that, especially when I don't have to. You know who has to?
Who?
The men she chose to sleep with.
Oh yeah, I know. And left her
And
with
that's why she
babies.
doesn't want them. That's why she doesn't want them. She thinks she's better than who she chose to have babies by.
I'm thinking that she's looking for a man because all of her men have been wiped up by Tom Homan.
Nah. Even they're not about to stand out in the Home Depot all day for them. Hey, you're not about to waste that money on that. Nah. He's like, no, mommy, no,
Wonder why I never
not.
see us out. I mean, well, not us. My bad. Uh, I didn't have emojis for what?
Nut, screw, and bolts.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Hey, Shane a wild one.
Yeah, he is. And now he about to be bothering you in your lives. He's gonna be popping up on your
That's
screen.
fine. Come on over. Come on over. I have absolutely no problem with that. Everybody is welcome.
I don't like the way it looked like she just sit there all day and smoke
Bienvenidos.
cigarettes. Like, because when you look at her ceiling right above her, that's cigarette smoke. That's cigarette smoke all day.
You know that. How you
That's
know
cigarette,
that?
that's
How do
cigarette
you
smoke.
know that?
Because of how many cars that we've gone through over the years, and just talking to the dealership and they're telling us what they look for immediately, and
That means she stinks.
what lowers the
Because you're hot boxing.
inside of
You
a
don't even
car
have
all
the
the time.
discipline to get out of your car. I
Sweet
remember
thing.
when I was growing up, women used to act like they weren't smoking, and they'd be trying to, you know, get the smoke away from them so they didn't smell like smoke. These chicks are just hot boxing.
Oh yeah, they love smelling like smoke.
Oh
I
God.
blame Sexy Red.
The young girls, I will be in a store and they will walk past me, hair, clothes, everything smell like weed. And I'm just like, since when is that sexy? Who is that sexy to?
It's not.
It's definitely not.
It's not.
It's definitely not. You can do whatever you want to do, but I should know what you do. I shouldn't smell you and you're not even at the door no more. It's
Unless you
crazy.
smell amazing. Like, if you smell amazing, yes.
No, I'm talking about when you smell like smoke or weed,
Oh yeah,
or you smell like alcohol. Like a lot of the young girls everything is just off. pH is off. Everything is off,
Did you say
off, off.
pH? Speaking
Yes,
of, so
a
at
lot
the
of them
end when she
stink.
said it has to be pink, what is she saying? Because pink and brown go together. Is she saying she's looking for white men? Did you hear that part?
She say that? She said that?
Listen, at the end, at the end of this video, she says it has to be pink. Listen to this.
Like, and if you cannot meet those requirements, then you're not the fucking one. The last requirement is that it has to be pink. If it's not pink, no. Pink and brown go together. Pink and brown, like what?
Well, first of all, she's not brown.
But she says it has to be pink.
Yeah, so she's talking about white.
So she's specifically looking for a white man.
Yeah, because you want to know the crazy part. A lot. I don't know where they get this from, but a lot of women of color think that white men are a lick.
Or easy to take all their money.
That's what they think. But they've never had one and they can't get one.
Wow. She said it has to be pink. So Spanish girls out there putting their resumes out there for white men. I didn't know it was like that.
She's
All right,
white.
shout out to the
What are
white
you
men
talking
out there. I
about?
didn't know y'all they want
She's
y'all
just
like that.
spicy white.
How did you miss that the first time she said it?
I didn't hear. I didn't hear her say that. I didn't hear her say that. I didn't hear her say that at all. But at the end of the day, that this woman is basura. Anybody like this, like y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop sticking y'all stuff in these girls.
Yeah, this was horrible. I heard that this was not a skit. Somebody said earlier today, this was a skit.
No, this is a lot of the girls think like this. I've heard it. A lot of the young girls think like this. I mean, and she's not that young, but she's young. This is what they think like.
She's
They
young and
think
dumb.
they think that hoeing is fine. They think that having all these kids are fine. Like they just think it's fine. Like it's nothing wrong with it. They messing up their bodies, all this type of stuff. And then when you get to the man that you actually would really want, he definitely don't want you. You have absolutely nothing to offer.
And shout out to Trump for making it more difficult for people to just pop out babies and not do shit. Just depend on the government to take care of them for years and years and years. Nah, he putting a limit on that.
Yeah, and that's why some of them be so emboldened because, like, some of them think that because they get assistance from the government, like all of a sudden that yeah, I take care of my own kid. No, you don't. I do.
Yeah.
Right now, there are people that fall on hard times. Right, most of those type of people, I don't even know their own assistance. But this type right here, the first ones, yeah, I don't need this. I don't need that. I could take care of my all this stuff.
Ain't taking care of a damn thing.
Everything taken care of by the government. But that also instead of it being a program for people that really need help, a lot of people take advantage and they use it as a mechanism just to be lazy chicks.
Amber said she heard her. She thought she was talking about wedding colors.
I thought she was talking about a room or something. I heard the pink of brown, but I didn't hear her say, and go like this. So look, y'all gotta, man, you gotta call your congregation of men and tell them, stop talking to these women, stop impregnating them. Like,
Call my congregation.
Yeah, you're a man, right? You call the congregation.
Are you
men.
automatically assuming that her baby fathers are Democrats?
Yeah. No Republican doing this. They're fiscally responsible.
Hold on. Somebody, y'all let me know in the comments. Do y'all think that at least one of her baby fathers of the three are Republican? Like, I think two of them. I think two of them are conservative. She's looking for. All right. So basically, all white men are conservative anyway, according to black people. That's number one. And if she's asking for a white man, they said, nah, all Democrats, all of them.
Only Democrats are touching this. Because a Democrat man, I'm telling you what he's going to say. I'm going to tell you right now. He's going to come up. You can't shame her. You don't know her story. You don't know her life. Maybe this happened. Maybe that happened. Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
How do you get your voice so low, though? You can't shame her. It's all cool and stuff. Like you got a J in your hand or something that you about to go back smoking or something. No, you're right though, because we understand the black women. We are forced to understand.
Hold on, what did you just say? What did you just say?
Huh?
No, what did you just say?
That we understand the black woman.
So you're equating that nonsense to black women. You see? That's what they think of you. That's okay. That's your Democratic spirit coming out. It's got to leak out. And when it leaks out, it shows what the Democrats and liberals think of each other.
Like BBL juice. Hey guys, make sure y'all hit the like button. We are almost at 2 million likes. Yeah, I think somebody last said that we got like 550. We on our way to 2 million likes.
Nice,
right?
nice.
That's what I'm talking about.
The Democrats, they got to come up over that. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. Like, you stop dealing with toxic behavior.
Whatever happened to women demanding their worth? Why you got an issue with a woman, a real woman, demanding her worth? I got 3 kids. I'm only going to take somebody who's making 130 with a 6-bedroom house and at least 3 cars with a white dingling.
It ain't coming.
She was very Pacific.
She'd be better off on OnlyFans.
You
It's
don't
not
think she's
coming.
already on OnlyFans?
Nah,
Slow motion pouring milk on her feet,
nah.
like spreading butter on her toenails with a
Nah.
butter knife.
She's not on there yet. It's coming, but it's not, she is not on there yet. The reality hasn't hit her yet because the fact that she's young, she thinks that's what's going to save her.
She thinks she's gonna be taken care of by a white man.
She thinks she's going to get taken care of. Period. Honestly, she'd be better off gaming a black guy.
You know what I think she's gonna do?
I'm
a black
telling you what she's
woman.
going to do. She's going to go into the black community, and somebody's going to be like, "Oh, the Latina queen," and they're going to ruin their lives by putting this woman and her kids. Because more than likely, he's a man with no kids. Because a lot of men don't have children. Because everybody seems to have the same man.
You know what? And it's sad what WTF is saying. He's absolutely right. I think these guys will look at her and be like, they got them an exotic junk.
What did I say? Yeah. I know the toxicity.
But she don't want black men though. She get a black woman.
No, she don't want them, but that's where she'll go when she can't get what she wants. Because it's survival at that point. And this is what's wrong with the society. Instead of being a young woman and actually doing the right thing, so you can get the type of man you want that meets your standards, and he will be willing to give it to you because you're a feminine woman, because you actually do have standards, because you actually care about yourself, and you can tell by the way you look, by the way you talk, by the way you carry yourself, all that cursing that she does, all that performative stuff that she does. Men watch all of that, and they make a mental note of who they're actually going to put and slate it for, you know what, and the other for a wife, and she ain't it.
I will say you're being mean, but that was actually spot on. So I can't even hate on you for that.
Well, Democrat got to drink the juice sometime. Or as our transgender friend said, the Kool-Aid.
Gotta drink the Kool-Aid.
Dr. Phil, you have drunk the Kool-Aid.
Who's our friend? Who's the transgender friend?
Blossom, the transgender that was on Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil, you have drunk the Kool-Aid.
Oh, that big nigga. I'm sorry.
Yes. That person.
That was a big one.
That's our big wingspan, everything.
But that's a woman though.
No, it is not.
That's a woman.
It is not.
All right, guys, we wrapping this joint up. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. I apologize about that video. When I'm listening to it on my side, it actually plays, but it sounds like it's only coming through one of my speakers. So maybe that's messing it up. Van said the loud part. Wait a minute. What loud part I say out loud? See, that means something crazy.
You know, when you let your Democrat juice out, when you let that Democrat juice out, you said the loud part out loud.
What? But what part? What part?
You said exactly what you thought of black women. Not all, but what you think.
What, that most of them got baby fathers? They do.
See, because that's the perception it gives.
Are you saying that most black women don't have baby fathers?
I don't have a baby father.
Are you saying most black women with children don't have baby fathers? Do they have baby fathers? Or do they have baby do they have baby?
I don't have a baby father. Now I know some of y'all, because I'm a half a white woman, y'all not gonna consider me a certain thing, but the other half will. So I don't have that.
Oh, he talking about what I said, the big nigga.
Them big nigga. You know what's up with y'all? You let stuff leak out. Look, it is what it is. It is what it is. There's a lot of things that we all know are
You black.
problems in
You
the
got
community.
that one drop in you.
I definitely don't have one drop of
You
nothing.
got the one drop of black
My
African blood.
my mother's a whole Native American.
No, I'm talking about the African, the slavery slave ship.
I,
You know, the cruise
do you
ship that
want
they
to
tricked us
know
to
my
get on.
breakdown? Do you want to
They
know my
told us we was
breakdown?
going to.
Do you want to know my breakdown?
Yeah, what's your breakdown?
Okay. I am 12% Nigerian. The rest is Native American and Polish. That is my breakdown. And you can thank Ancestry and 23andMe. When I really didn't need it, but I did it anyway. I can look at my family. My dad, my mom. I'm not one drop of anything. I'm what they call a multiracial person. Now in America, America likes to lump everybody in. I don't really care what people call me. As long
But they don't call you broke. Mika
There you
is a
go.
real lady,
Thank you.
like Shanae Nay. I'm a
I'm a
lady.
lady. Get out of here. You clowning. It's Friday.
Just like Shanae Nay. It's okay. Hey, look at this dude, right? He's 33% Nigerian, 33%
What he said,
Kenyan.
French with like.
So y'all tripping. Yeah, it's
No, I
Friday for
always say that
everybody.
12%. I always say that 12% Nigerian because that's the only bit of claim I got.
Of
That's
black
all I
people.
got.
What? But
Huh?
that's a lot though. Like that's straight at the well. Like that's directly at
That
the source.
12% is not a lot. I know some white people with like 10% sub-Saharan African. But you got to remember, everybody's brown. Everybody's brown.
I'm not mixed with no white.
My mother's family is Native American. They're brown. Everybody's brown.
We have no
It is
light
what it
skinned
is.
people on my mother's side. All of us are dark skinned. Every last one of us. Aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, grandmothers, grandfathers, brothers, sisters, fathers, and mothers.
And nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Just like there's nothing wrong with white people. Just like there's nothing wrong with mixed people. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Everybody in my house looks like somebody on the globe, child. But it's okay.
You're absolutely correct. We all have a doppelganger somewhere, someone that we look like somewhere. And they might not even be the same race as you, but they might look just uncanny resemblance. It's crazy. Thank you, Mika. That was dope. I got some clips of you being very mean. I plan on making sure these go viral. Unless you give me $2 million
That
right
seems
now.
to be the thing nowadays. That the clip from that I showed, well, that I sent to you, and now you. It's okay.
We can settle all that with $2 million in all 20s.
20s.
I want big bills. I want all big bills.
You said I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to say
He said I look a little bit light skinned. Man, you tripping.
it.
You need glasses, son. Y'all tripping. I'm the most chocolate this daggone content creator there is. Double chocolate. Chocolate grande.
I'm trying to think. Is there other dark skin? It's only like two of y'all. It's only 2 or 3 of y'all. So it's not a lot. I said it's only like 2 or 3. It's not a lot.
More darkies on the internet.
No, not dark. You see, no, you will not use those words with me on air. Because
So what did you mean though?
you're not gonna get penalized for it. I'm gonna get penalized for it. They're gonna be like, see, and she sat there and she said it. See, no.
So you're not saying it's 3 darkies? I can't say darkies. Can we say, even if as a black man, can I say darkies and get away
You
with it?
could say whatever you like. I can't. As soon as I step out of bound, the whatever percentage of black card gets snatched.
You can say it on my show. I ain't gonna make sure this go nowhere.
Whatever, man.
We got the recording up. Yeah.
Somebody guys, you got 1 million followers. Yeah, nobody will see it. Yeah, okay.
I didn't know it was bad to say darky. Wow. I guess because I am one. It's like, okay. Like a white person saying, I didn't know it was wrong to say nigga. I mean, in all our parties, we was playing all the hip hop and all of us was saying it. They was saying every word. I'm sure 50 Cent was being played in y'all parties.
Oh, no, the words do not get cut out.
I know.
I can tell you right now, my cousins was
lit. They ain't skipped nothing.
Nope.
And all of them was from the mountains of Caucasus.
Nice and white folks from Virginia. Nope, not skipping nothing. Shouldn't have put it in there.
Are you talking about
they know
your
not
cousins
to say it. They know not to like to say it.
But you are talking about
you're not like
that
skipping the song
Caucasus
because it has
right?
it in it. Huh?
What you say about the what?
I said you're not gonna say it, but you're not like skipping the song.
Nah, they gonna say it. Like they with all of their friends after a basketball game, a football game, or you know.
I can tell you, none of my family members has ever said it. At least I've never seen it. Honestly, I've been called the N-word by more black people than anything. I don't know.
For real? So black people like to call you nigga?
Yeah, I've never experienced it the other way. So
hold up, dude. Okay, between me and you, all right, between me and you, did I really say something like I was just not live streaming? Like,
yeah,
it was that bad.
You said that. You said that word. It's all right. The Democrat comes out of you from time to time. You forget. It's okay.
You act like black conservatives. You think Byron Donalds don't be? I don't know. I would like to. I don't know. He probably. I don't know. Black conservative perspective. I don't know. Officer Tatum.
I love Byron Donalds. I love black conservative perspective. I love black conservatives. Period.
I know the Hodge twins said a lot.
The Hodge twins are like me though. They got a half a toe. They might have less than a half a toe.
I'm tired of people. I'm tired of people all on the internet keep on saying that I look like the Hodge twins, man.
Oh yes, you're so light skinned with blue eyes and blonde hair.
I always get Hodge twins and Drake.
You never get Snoop.
I say Hodge twins and Drake.
So only yellow people. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm sure we had. I disagree. Okay. All right. I didn't ask you. I didn't ask you to agree.
Oh my
Ain't
God.
my fault that I be getting stopped talking about I look like Drake and Hodge twins.
I've only gotten one celebrity person ever in my life.
It was Selena.
No, not Selena, no, the young
It
Stino.
was
No.
Nicki Minaj.
Yep. Yep. I'm telling you,
I'm on
it was
point.
a young lady on Virginia Beach. She ran full sprint to run up to me because she thought I was Nicki Minaj. She was like, the hair, the body, everything. I swore. I
Glazing,
was like,
bro.
no, ma'am. And then, you know, when I went to her concert and I did my little dress up like her,
And then it was really on. Hold on one second. Hey,
everybody.
MJ, before you go, big dog, man, I want to say happy birthday to you, man. Hopefully you have an amazing birthday.
Hey.
My brother's
And
birthday
hopefully
is
you don't drink no old fashions and you go have you a nice tequila.
have you an old fashioned, young man. You know what I mean? It's on me. You got it, big dog. Enjoy your day, man. Happy birthday to you. And make sure y'all say happy birthday to MJ. This dude, before you go, I just want to say this. This dude came through the YouTube course. He's in the coaching group. He went from 0 to 9,000 subscribers in under 6 weeks.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he's killing. He already has 2 promotional deals, advertising deals. The dude is killing, man. Congratulations, big dog. Enjoy your birthday. All right,
Yeah.
everybody. Just want to say thank y'all so much for being absolutely phenomenal. Mika, thank you for being less mean than you usually are. You know, you're a blessing. You're just rolled her eyes. Y'all not gonna tell me she ain't black. She got all the black tendencies. Every last one of them.
It's okay.
Make sure y'all hit that like button. I don't know if we reached the 2 million likes yet. Maybe. We probably got close. All right. Probably like 5 likes short. Okay, 626 likes. That's not 5, but it's closer than what we was. But thank y'all so much. Y'all are absolutely amazing. Y'all have my heart. All right. All my blues. Thank y'all so much for being dope. And for everybody who submitted a super chat, thank you again. If you want to learn how to do content creation, make sure that you check out this ad that comes on next, or just jump straight into the descriptions and get the course. And don't forget to go to the second link inside of the descriptions, which is On Point with Van and Mika's YouTube channel, and hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Love y'all. See you next time. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from 0 to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.